Welcome back to Super Mario RPG, where we're starting in Merrymore, again. And what I said at the end of the last episode was a joke, because the previous one it ended with bad things happening in Merrymore. The bathtub ring does have a purpose, or the B-tub ring. If you get the mystery egg in Moleville, and have the princess use it 10 times while equipped with the B-tub ring, it'll become the lamb's lure item, which can turn an enemy into a sheep. And I'm not going to get it or use it, so it's not really that big of a deal, but that's what the B-tub ring is for. So, that's pretty much it for Merrymore, I think, finally. So let's get on to the next area of the game, which is Seaside Town. Huh. That's pretty comforting music. Nothing bad ever happens while this music is playing, so I'm sure this town is perfectly safe. Let's go check out, see what's going on around here. Oh, guy standing on his desk. That's a pretty normal thing to do, right? Pretty rational. This town's in perfect shape. And I can stay at the inn for free. This town is awesome. This is the best town in the game. Okay, it's a town of perverts, but hey, you let me sleep for free. You can do whatever you want. You can watch me all night, baby. Let's see what else is around here. Looks like there are plenty of shops. Lots of shops. Oops, didn't mean to leave there. Yeah, people always do this kind of stuff around shops. Just saunter back and forth, and he's just a customer. I totally buy that. Okay, so this shop has some pretty exclusive items that aren't going to be here forever. Most of which I'm not really going to use, but they're there. We got a bad mushroom, which inflicts poison. Muku cookie, which summons a little gopher enemy thing. And our typical, fright fire and ice bombs. I'm not going to buy them. I can't afford anything right now anyway. But if you want some of these items, at least the first two, these are the only places in the game where you can get them, I believe. I didn't buy anything. What are you thanking me for? Alright, next shop. Huh. In the middle of the ocean is a pirate ship. You'll find there's a pirate lives there. His name is Jonathan Jones. He isn't very nice. Are you gonna sell me anything? No? Okay. A star has fallen into the sea. The pirate probably... I mean, that man, Jonathan Jones, probably has it. He's nasty. How do you guys know about stars anyway, huh? You guys are smarter than the people in the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, more shops here. Does anybody live here? Oh, I just want to get life from a new perspective, obviously. How do you know how many stars I have? I'd say that's suspicious, but nothing suspicious has happened in this town so far. The ocean, jump into the whirlpools, village elder, most respected person, okay, alright, typical RPG banter. Huh, they keep spinning and spinning. Man, I want whatever you're on. Yeah, they're pretty nice, little nice spinny mushroom things. Okay, looks like the only person who lives anywhere in this town is the elder. This is the only house I see. Finally, it took you long enough. I'm the elder of this village. I got to my exalted station in life by pleasing my superiors, which is something I do well. A star has fallen into the ocean. I need it for a certain purpose. You must find it for me. Surprised Gino doesn't pop out and say, no, you can't have the star. It's for important Star Road purposes. But, again, nothing suspicious here. It's like a little teeny tiny frog Fuchsius over there, yeah? Yeah, I totally remember you. You were, that tadpole, the one who with the thing, yeah. They all look alike. Okay, so this is a frog coin store, and there are some pretty interesting items here. Sia allows you to restart a battle. Run away from battle. Earlier times allows you to restart a battle. And you have your experience booster and coin trick, which doubles your experience and coins. And then your Scrooge ring, which has your FP used in battle. The only one I'm really interested in buying, though, and the only one I can take up most of my frog coins, is the experience booster. I'm going to go ahead and put that on Mario. I'm going to share it with everybody eventually, but As you can see, it sort of lowers my stats, but he will level up really, really fast. And that's good. So, experience booster, yay! So now that I've talked to the Elder, that has triggered the event flag for me to go to the next location in the game. Let's explore a little more of this. There's this place. Oh, nothing of interest here. Okay, I believe you. Nothing to see here, folks. And this empty shoreline thing, I'm sure that won't become important later. And that's about it for Seaside Town right now, if I can find the flippin' stairs. Now we have Sea, which is funny because the Nintendo Player's Guide refers to it as by the sea, saying locals refer to it as the sea, but it's not really the sea because it's mostly just a series of interconnected caves, which I guess is fair, but it is funny that they would contradict the game itself. Whatever. So there's a shaman here. We're going to see a lot of them in the next section of the game as enemies, but right here, this one's pretty nice. Got a whole bunch of new items and weapons and armor, that's what I mean to say. Like the Hurley Gloves, a new weapon for our friend Koopa that I can't afford because I don't have any money. I'm spending all that stupid Game Boy. So, not going to sell the flower boxes or rock candy. I guess a Cara Cola, I'm not going to use many of those. Is that going to be enough? Alright, we got the Hurley Gloves. I can afford that. I already have the Super Hammer handgun, I have that. Womp Glove, have that. And the sailor outfits. If they look like Sailor Moon, I'm going to be so happy. And I'm out of money again, so... Max Mushrooms aren't worth crap, either Royal Syrup, so... Another Cara Cola it is. Alright, so there's a Sailor Cape and Nautica Dress. And there is no sailor-themed shell for Koopa there. So we didn't keep the Happy Gear very long, did we? Bye, Chomp. Yeah, it's definitely an improvement. Oh, right. No, Sailor Shell. And finally, Sailor Cape. Okay. Okay. I'm in good shape. Oh, something interesting. Okay, ship sank into the briny sea because a giant squid attacked it. I went to survey it, but never came back. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save my game first, and I'll see you in a second. Now, for the real path forward... Okay, I want to avoid all these enemies because in this chest right here is a Starman, and allow me to take care of all of them. So, didn't mean to go down there. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing in this dark area. Yeah, a lot of level ups here. Ah, jeez, crap. Okay, that's still pretty good. Okay, I didn't think I'd be able to get all of those. I think I only missed one, so... Maybe two. Okay, so Mario leveled up. I'm gonna go with Magic here. And I usually go with HP for her here. I always remember 63 as her HP there. I always take that one. That's a pretty big jump for that too. So looks like Mallow gets a pretty big HP boost. I'm gonna go with Magic instead. Yeah, I left two of them. So we'll get to see some new enemies here. And through this area and the next area, there's going to be a lot of new enemies. So there's going to be a lot of battles I'm going to be showing. So you have Zeostar and Luco, starfish and jellyfish type enemy. What a little dance. At least he didn't recover himself. That would have been annoying. And, dang it, Mario is poison. That's going to be annoying in a second. Because I want to show off the Hurley Gloves, which is one of my favorite weapons in the game. Not because it feels terribly satisfying to use, but just because it's one of the funniest weapons in the game. But since Mario's poison, it's not going to work like I want it to. So Mario has a status effect. Wait, Mario's not poison. What am I talking about? That's just the... I am not paying attention here. That's just the color filter because they're underwater. Oh, that's embarrassing. If I had any shame, I'd re-record that, but I don't. So here we are. Anyway, Hurley Glove, you get to throw Mario at an enemy. and the timed attack lets you throw him a second time. But if Mario has a status effect on it, then he'll throw the Mario doll instead. Okay. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm colorblind, I get confused very easily. Let's not deal with this right now. Don't judge me. Stop judging me. Ah, this is taking forever. I love the Hurley Glove. And see, Mario is leveling up like crazy now that he has that experience booster on him. And look at that, he crossed the 100 threshold, and hey, so did he. Man, I love crossing 100 HP in this game. It's, excuse me, I love crossing 100 HP in this game. It's really satisfying. This isn't like your Final Fantasy stuff where you have thousands and thousands of HP. 100's a pretty big milestone for these people. Alright, so we got the Zeo stars, which are the same. We also have the bloopers, which I believe they actually translate as bloober in this game. Nice. Oh, for crying out loud. What? Man, I cannot hit anything. I cannot hit any chests today. This isometric perspective is not working with me. Or I'm not working with it. I just suck. Okay. So these are the whirlpools they mentioned in Seaside Town. And you follow along here, you can barely see a cave entrance over here. And the bubbles raise you back up again. And we get a Max Mushroom. And this is the, Max Mushroom and Royal Syrups are the highest level of healing items. They restore all your HP and FP respectively. And now we are actually in the sea. And a few more new enemies, so I'm going to show this one too. Yeah. You guys were such, always so tough in the platforming game. Super Mario Brothers, I've been playing the Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2, and don't tell me they never run away in that game. Oh, they're always just trying to smack me in the face. Anyway, I changed to Mallow because a lot of these enemies tend to be weak to thunder because we're underwater. Not to mention, when we get to the Sunken ship, there are also a lot of large group enemies, and Thunderbolt helps take out a lot of them at the same time, so gonna be using Mallow for a bit. But I really just want to show off the Hurley Glove, so that's why I didn't change him out sooner. Right, he's spiked, and I don't have the jump shoes on anymore. Oops. Okay, now that can put you to sleep. I mean, silence you. Sorry, it looks like the usual sleep beam they have. That's silencing. Why do I even say things anymore? Ugh. Yeah, I'm not really finding much to work here. So I really want to use... Oh, yeah, fine, keep doing that. No, I really want to use something else with Mario's. So, I almost used an Able Juice, but of course, I have the Princess. She can heal anybody instantly. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with some Cracked Crab here. I'll use my Super Flame. Oh, jeez, the timing is terrible on this. But hey, got the job done, so I'm just gonna be quiet now. What am I saying? I can't be quiet now. I'm hosting this show. I just don't feel on top of my game today. Sometimes, sometimes we all have performance issues. And I didn't even see that bubble there. Okay, I want to be under the sea. Oh, what did I mention about not being on my game today? Okay, so here's the sunken ship. Somehow the crow's mast is a pipe, and also, even though this ship sunk, it is entirely sealed off from water. That makes complete sense. That's why it sank, because there's no water in it. Giant squid got hold of his ship's going down fast. Okay, so you'll see a bunch of journal entries throughout this ship telling you what happened to these poor dead people. Pretty dark for a Mario game. Alright, so the squid is trapped in the treasure cellar. I'm sure he'll never bother us again. Looks like the Kero sewers, lots of undead enemies here. Okay, so we have to unlock. That's a really involved trap for pirates to have a code and everything. And anyway, we got Greeper here, this little Grim Reaper looking guy who does that lightning orb. Yay! I told you I put Mallow in here because he can use Thunderbolt, but for multiple enemies, but doesn't really matter here. Okay. But yeah, seems really involved for pirates. Oh, that's right, I'm out of room. I should probably use that flower box I got in Merrymore, and why not the jar too? I mean, I really don't need more than one recovery flower tab item, so yeah, that's better. Okay, so we got dry bones, and what's interesting about them is that it's difficult to take them down. They can't be defeated with regular attacks. It has to be a special attack. And I used to think it was just the jump that would work on them, but it really any special attack will work, which is why Mallow is the best here for this, since he can kill them all at once. But just like in platforming Mario games, they're not going to stay down for long. They will regenerate in just a few moments, like that. 6 hints, different people, you know, that's pretty much all the same stuff here. We have another new enemy. It was a Reacher? Yeah, Reacher. Skeleton on a treasure box. Some really sick hair for a skeleton. I think that's hair. Is that hair? Oh, and there's the fear status. Lovely. He's gonna do a lot of good now, but yeah, might as well get some practice on my jump in. Why not? Okay, that wasn't too bad. So, let's see, what should I go and... Nah, he's gonna be dead soon. I should finish him off. Well, at least I'm right about something today. Okay, and more new enemies, but first, there's a flower hidden back here. Okay, so we have alley rats. I'm not sure why they should be galley rats, honestly. But I don't really see many alleys in this sunken pirate ship. But they're a more advanced form of the rat funk from the Kero sewers. And as you can see, they try to cast poison on you, although it didn't work in that case. Thank you very much. Alright, have a thunderbolt up your ass. Okay, that was kind of embarrassing. That didn't really do what I hoped it would. Also, alley rats seem to have a tendency to run away, I believe, so I've been kind of lucky in regards to that. They haven't tried to run away yet. Okay. Alright, good. Took me long enough. Okay, that should be the end of all the new enemies, I think. Oh, come on. Okay, so this is the last of the new enemies, I believe, right now. Gorgon. I'm not even really sure what it is. Man, I missed the timing on that. Good job, me. Oh. So glad I cast that therapy on myself. Did a heck of a lot of good. It's gonna... Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so clearly it's not a weakness to the Gorgon. So this could take a little while. Yeah, definitely a group hug here. Got it that time. Clearly I'm just going through a slump. Oh, for... Maybe I'll get it one day. Huh. At least I'm not wasting my precious life doing things that don't work. Oh, just die already! Jeez! There we go. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that's the end of the new enemies. Ah, yes, it is. Thank you so much. Alright, we get rewarded. If I can get up here, I cannot jump on things today. But as you can see, these are 10 coin blocks, so I'm getting a lot of money here. Yeah, I've definitely made up for all that money I spent last time. Alright, so this is the area where the hints are located. We have to use to solve the pirate trap. We have to fight our way through each of these doors. Alright, so the first one, there is a paratrooper up here who, you have to get him to knock that... I was trying to show this off and I screwed it up already. Trying to knock the cannonball onto the switch, and he sort of follows which way you're facing, so you have to get him to... And how much luck I've had with spatial orientation today. Huh, actually worked out easier than I thought it would. But they all give you a prize and a memo. There is an S in the word. Alright, next puzzle. Okay, you have to hit the block to stop these 3 trampolines. In a way, the cannonball can bounce across all 3 of them and hit that switch. So let's see if I can get this on the first try. It's not great, but... Oh, okay, no, I really messed that up. That is not where I wanted that to be at all. Yep, told you. Alright, I just messed that up. Okay, it's farther to the... There we go. That's where I wanted that to be. And this should get it, I think. Alright, okay, got a flower and another hint. Found on the bed of the ocean. Next. Okay, 3-dimensional maze. I know this is everybody's favorite, including my own. It's been a while since I've gone through this. You can't see where you're going. You need to get through that door on the upper left over there, which I'll get there eventually. And you're gonna hear a lot of my jumping sound effect here because that's not where I need to be. There, It's even hard to explain what I'm doing. You just have to jump until you find your way out. But, okay, there we go. That's where I needed to be. Okay, and now I'm getting close to the end. So I just need to get through that top slot over there. I thought it was right there. I'm getting stuck again. There we go. Okay, made it. Alright, royal syrup, which I don't have any room for. Mushroom, I guess. Who needs mushrooms? Alright, it has 2 vowels. Okay, so I want to get that treasure chest, but there's that dry bones blocking the way, and he's going to respawn before I'm done, so I'll have to fight him twice. And he always, I'm pretty sure, always has 5 enemies with him. At least I got to finish that. And yeah, it's the same 5 enemies again, so I'm pretty sure that's always the same no matter how many times you get him, so it takes a while. Glad I didn't have to show it because they're all people I've seen already. But yeah, this is the pretty much the same store we had in the last area of the game. Just want to free up a little bit of space here. Yeah. Something to do with the sea. Okay, so unlike a lot of RPGs where you have to, even if you know the answer, you have to go through all the challenges. If you know what it is, you can skip all this stuff. But I'm just doing it, just to show you all and to have some fun with it. Okay, so this one's pretty simple. Like in Mario World, it's a coin trail. You gotta, you can't grab the lead coin, but you gotta grab the following coin before they disappear. Oh no. Ugh. And I messed that up as soon as I said that. Missed that jump, because again, I can't spatial orientate today. Okay, made that jump this time, and whew, okay. And in this case, the coins are our reward, so let's get the note. It has 4 consonants. Okay, so this one you have to hit the block to shoot a cannon, and use the cannon to hit the next switch, and the next switch, and so on and so forth. You'll see what I mean when I do it. There we go, first try, nice. Alright, got a mushroom. I just got rid of a mushroom. At least 2 consonants are side by side. Okay, so now the last challenge, we have to hit both of these switches at the same time. Because it's not as if I have 4 other people living inside of me who could step on the switch at any time. I gotta use a barrel. God, it's so lazy and worthless. Yep, just gonna walk on a barrel for the next 10 seconds. Alright, the R comes before the L. Okay, so now I gotta use each of these blocks to spell out the answer once we have it, and then speak it into that communication tube. And the answer is pearls, so let's go ahead and fill that in. That's already right. I got the R there. Alright. Peasels? I wrote Peasels. I guess I hit that one one time too many. Huh, how about that? There we go. Answer is pearls. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save up and be right back. Switch my party around, and here we go. Alright, I switched over to Mario, Geno, and the Princess. So I want to use Geno Boost. Princess so we can heal, and they're weak to flame, so I have Mario, because I don't really have a choice, but yeah, there we are. We have multiple sets of tentacles. This is a 3-part boss battle. Let's go ahead and get started here. Give that to Mario, because he's the one who's going to be doing the most damage. Have better timing than last time I did this. There we go. See, I can play this game good. Alright, boost to Geno as well. I'm gonna try to divvy up the tentacles, have Mario attack one and have the other 2 attack the other one. Just to, since Mario can pretty much get them done in one hit, I think. So. Yep. Really no point in doing the Super Flame now, so this should finish him off. There we go. Alright, first part is over, let's move on to the second part. Not that much for her to do unless we're healing, and they've actually been really accommodating this fight so far. They've only been using their slap attack, which doesn't even really do that much, especially if you can block it, so... Super Flame on the other one. There we go, perfect. And one hammer. I'm not going to waste. I want to save some of my FP for the main part of the boss battle, so 1 tentacle is not that much of a threat. Alright. Now moving on to the final section. Because I was saying that the tentacles have really been nice here, because oftentimes they'll take you out of the battle temporarily. And then when you come back, you have the fear status cast on you. And they haven't done that at all this entire battle, so... Probably jinx myself, but I'm going to have Mario focus on King Calamari, and then have the other 2 take out the tentacles, so... Yeah, this really isn't that difficult of a boss fight, and Mario's already poisoned, so who cares? And that should take care of this first tentacle, at least. Yep. Oh, they finally did it! Finally did it, okay. I don't think there's much left here anyway. I'm almost out of flower points, so I hope not. Well, I killed King Calamari before I killed the tentacle, yeah. That's exactly what happened. Okay, how is the tentacle still functioning when its brain is dead? I don't know, maybe it's a sea creature thing. I am not a marine biologist, so I could be totally wrong about that, but it just seems to me like, oh, this is making up for lost time. Well, at least the fear status took care of the poison status. And I guess we lost the princess forever. Oh well. Okay, Mario levels up again, learns the Ultra Jump, his ultimate jump move. And his next to last special move in the entire game. And that seems like a good place to end things today. We're gonna continue to plumb the depths of the sunken ship next time on Super Mario RPG. See you there!